Welcome, everyone, to a world where music paints the air with color and every sound tells a story. Today, we're journeying into Melody Grove to meet a very special friend. This is Zuno, a cheerful little panda with emerald green fur, patches, and big, curious eyes. But Zuno isn't just any panda. He has a magical gift. He can hear the very heart of nature. He understands the whispers of the trees, the gentle hum of the river, and the secret songs of the wind. Zuno lives in Melody Grove, a forest where every sound creates a splash of color. When leaves rustle, they paint the air with shades of green. When birds sing, golden swirls dance among the branches. And when it rains, the drops create beautiful ripples of blue. Zuno always carries his magical wooden flute, a special gift carved from the oldest tree in the woods, ancient whistling tree. When Zuno plays his flute, the entire forest seems to pause and listen, captivated by his melodies. By his side, or often perched right on his ear, is his best friend, Miri. She's a tiny red bird with a big heart, and she loves helping Zuno find melodies that have been lost in the breeze. But one morning, something was terribly wrong. Melody Grove fell silent. Utterly, unnervingly silent. The wind held its breath. The birds were quiet. The trees stood still. And the river no longer sang its babbling song. All the beautiful colors that usually filled the air faded away, leaving behind a cold, gray mist. Zuno clutched his flute, his heart pounding with worry. He could feel if the heart of the whistling tree had stopped beating. Miri chirped anxiously, her tiny voice trembling. "Zuno, the forest is losing its music. What's happening?" Determined to save his home, Zuno closed his eyes and listened with all his might. Amidst the heavy silence, he heard Ita's single, faint, trembling hum. It was the only sound left. He followed it, Miri close behind, leading them deeper and deeper into the forest's dark side, a place where colors had never dared to reach. There, huddled in the shadows, he found a creature made entirely of silence. It was a lonely shadow named Echo, who absorbed all the sounds around him, craving a world of complete quiet. Zuno approached him gently, his voice soft. "Why?" he asked. "Why did you take the forest's song?" Echo looked up, his form flickering. "Because," he whispered, his voice barely a breath, "no one ever listened to me. I just wanted some peace." Zuno offered a kind smile. "I understand," he said, "but true peace isn't found in silence, it's found in harmony." He lifted his wooden flute to his lips and began to play. It wasn't a loud or demanding tune, but a gentle melody that wove together the memory of laughter, the pitter-patter of raindrops, and the soft rustle of leaves. The music wrapped around Echo, not to attack him, but to comfort him, like a warm blanket. Slowly, the thick silence surrounding Echo began to crack. A single, beautiful note escaped, bright and clear. As Zuno continued to play, Echo started to shimmer, transforming from a dark shadow into a glowing figure of silver mist. "I forgot," Echo whispered, his voice filled with wonder. "I forgot how beautiful sound could be." Just then, the forest roared back to life. The wind began to swirl, the rivers started to dance, and the birds burst into glorious song. Colors flooded back into Melody Grove, brighter and more vibrant than ever before. The great whistling tree glowed with a warm light, its branches humming with joy. Miri twirled happily in the colorful air. "Zuno, you did it. You brought the song back." Zuno grinned, looking at his new friend, Echo, who was now adding his own gentle hum to the symphony. "No," Zuno said. "We didn't bring it back. We shared it back." That night, under a sky filled with sound and color, the forest sang a brand new melodious song of understanding and friendship, one that would never be forgotten. The story of Zuno and Echo reminds us that true harmony isn't about being the loudest or the only voice. It's about listening to others, understanding their feelings, and working together to create something beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us on this magical adventure.